Hello, welcome to the All or Nothing podcast. Our official sponsors are KR Couriers and Transport Limited. This is a Northwest based courier company delivering all across the UK. They can assist in home moves and removals to large, heavy and bulky items, collections and drop-offs. Fast, safe and reliable deliveries. Please get in touch for a free quote. You'll find all the information within the description. Thank you. Hello everybody and welcome back to the All or Nothing podcast with myself, Billy Moore, and today's special guest. And for the first time ever, we've got a porn star, right? So we've got Sam, Princess Sam.
Yeah, we'll go Princess Sam.
Princess Sam. So Sam, you've got an OnlyFans page. You know, you're in the porn industry. Tell us a little bit about yourself and what this business is about.
Well, a bit of my backstory. I was a stripper for 7 years. Met my ex-husband, had 2 little kids, and then gave up stripping, and then I really missed the adult industry, that it is me to my core, and then unfortunately I decided I didn't want to be married anymore, so I walked away from the marriage. We were together for 11 years. And then I didn't know what to do really. I'm getting a bit old now, so I'm 36. So I didn't really want to go back to stripping. And then I decided OnlyFans was just booming. So I was like, why not? And I used to post pictures on Facebook before I had Instagram or anything of just like a t-shirt selfie, but with my cleavage out, because that's just what I did anyway. And people were like, you should put that on OnlyFans. And I was like, what's OnlyFans? And they said, you should just put it on there. You get money for pictures like that. You can be fully clothed. Yeah. So I started OnlyFans and I was like, right, I'm not going to get my nipples out. I'm not going to get nothing out. And then that soon escalated to full nudity, then masturbation videos, dildos this big. I can say anything, yeah?
Do you say what you want?
No filter. Dildos that big, and then that quickly went into porn. So
what went on was the OnlyFans from a t-shirt, bit of cleavage, right?
Yeah.
Money started to come in.
Yeah.
And you think, okay, so this is a good little earn of this.
Yeah.
Now, do you want a little bit more? Do you want you to start
Always
showing out? Yeah.
Always want more. No, well, look, we're not. The guys would be like, we're not going to pay just to see you in what you put on Facebook. So yeah, and then just quickly escalated into porn.
Yeah, but there's a lot of weird fetishes out there, isn't he? I've got to say this, because he's on my Insta. I don't even he watches the YouTube, but every time I go to the gym, I have to take my shoes off, right? To do the deadlifts, you'll get a platform, right? I leave my socks on, but he's always on my case for me to see me feet, right?
He wants to see her.
and I laugh and I giggle about it, but he's constantly. I said to him one day, right, I'll charge you fucking 50 quid a toe,
I would tell him.
Because he was going, I'll give you anything. I was like, all right, lad.
Oh, he's actually got a foot fetish, yeah.
He must have, yeah. So, I wasn't going to, didn't go that far.
But take him in the change room.
I felt a little bit flattered, to be fair, you know what I mean?
I'd let him have a little suck in the changing room.
No, I don't know where I'd never met him.
Don't matter.
This was just a DM, slipped in. So, yeah, I know there's a lot of, crazy fetishes out there.
Yeah.
So, you've actually, you've been in a marriage for 11 years,
Mm-hmm.
What area are you from?
Peterborough, I live in Peterborough.
So that's way up south, isn't it?
Yeah, it's 4 hours.
Yeah, Peterborough, man. Where's it close to there?
It's only about 55 minutes. I don't know why I say 50 like that. Minutes from London, near Cambridge, Nottingham way.
Yeah.
East Anglia.
Okay, so you were in a marriage for 11 years.
We were together 11 years.
No kids yourself?
2 kids together.
2 kids together?
Yeah.
Are they what are they?
3 and 4 now.
Oh, are they?
Mm-hmm.
And do you spend time with them as well?
Yeah, so we literally just had the best setup. We were together 11 years as a lovely, lovely man, the best dad I could ask for. But there wasn't. I was always missing something. The sex, the attention, affection. He was my best friend. We just ended up brother and sister, best friends. And I was I never had to work again. We had 4 houses, big Range Rover, the best dad, my best friend. And I was like, what do I do? Do I stay with him as a friend point of view? But he was like, I don't want that. And I was just so I took, it was a really hard decision to walk away from that. And it's still, we've been separated for about a year now. So it is, it's still like ongoing. Like the divorce, I think, will be final in January.
Was it messy or was it like amicable?
Yeah, it was amicable. Yeah.
Yeah, so you
yeah,
kind
not
of
messy
made.
at all, no.
No, so you made that decision that it was over, and you both agreed.
Yeah. It was obviously hard for him because we never had sex. But and then I went into doing porn, and he did say to me like, "Are you just trying to like knock me while I'm down?" And it really wasn't. It wasn't like that. But.
So did he just struggle with his own inhibitions and stuff like that?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he did struggle for sure. But I mean, he's got a good job and he's a great dad. But so I'm selling our house now, and he's kept the other houses, and so yeah, we're working through it though. But it was the right decision.
See, when you said when you felt it was not enough, there was something missing, right? Do you think you've got like a void going on? Do you think there was an addiction inside? Because I'm an addict, right? Everyone knows my story. I've got an addiction, right? And it manifests in a lot of things.
Yeah.
Right. Like especially drugs when it first came around.
What drugs?
Heroin, crack cocaine. There was nothing that was off limits for me. But then when I got clean and I was in recovery, it was manifesting in like shopping and clothes and attention and other things. So it was kind of like I tried to like trying to address, and get a balance around a few things. It's like Russell Brand. He's got a crazy fucking addiction, hasn't he? To sex. Do you think that's something was missing, that void, or
what, as in sex?
Yeah.
I honestly thought, because we didn't ever have sex ever, I thought I didn't like sex. I thought I never wanted to have sex ever again.
Yeah.
But then, as I obviously walked away from the marriage and then got into porn, and I realised actually I do like the sex. I do enjoy it. But yeah, so it was he just wasn't the man for me. He's a lovely I couldn't fault him. I couldn't say a bad word and he'll make someone so happy.
Yeah, that's a fair comment, yeah.
Yeah, it's just not, unfortunately, not the man for me.
So going into like the sex industry, that must have, like you said, did he feel like you were knocking him and putting him down? Sure. Yeah, because it kind of dehumanises him as a man and kind of like belittles him. It's probably how he's felt.
That's probably how he felt, yeah.
And
all I could say was like, I'm sorry, but yeah, I'm sorry. It wasn't. I've always been a part of the adult industry. He met me when I was a stripper.
Yeah, there you go. Like,
so it's not
brand new, is he?
No, I was doing that for 7 years when we were together. Yeah. So it's kind of like, I'm just not a naughty person. I'm an amazing mum, good friend, like amazing like family. I've just got that naughtiness in me, and I just feel like it can't be tamed.
Your mate's laughing at you. He's something. So it's so like from like the OnlyFans and then the porn industry. What does that involve? Because I mean, is it like I'm talking like fucking DVD shops back in the day and like RedTube and all that stuff online? Is that the kind of stuff that you're involved in? Does it get uploaded onto
Pornhub and stuff.
Pornhub and stuff like that.
So you can with porn, you can either do like the two. You can either do like contracts with big companies, like Fake Taxi, stuff like that, and they will pay you like a set rate for your shoot. So you'll go to the wherever it is, you'll like obviously do the scene, and they'll give you the money, and then you'd go away, but you can't keep that content, so they can make millions off that, and that's not what I wanted to do.
Because that's uploaded and there's millions of views on them, isn't it? So that's what they make their money on.
Yeah, exactly. And I thought if I'm doing porn, I don't want it to be. I want to have like the
ownership.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So what I do is I will meet with other content creators, mainly have OnlyFans. Yeah. None of us will get paid for it. We will shoot a scene, and it can be anything. I've been in like dungeons, threesomes, foursomes, gangbangs, like 3 guys at once, like DP, DVP, like the list goes on. And am I scaring you?
No, fucking hell. I've seen all this before. Fucking hell. Trust me. Fucking hell, I'm fucking at an age now where I've actually watched everything. So yeah, that's kind of like it's fucking weird because when you like. I've been away and we've had DVD players and fucking little USBs with porn on them and stuff like that, and you watch it and you see all this happening, but you never actually in reality.
Yeah.
you know, like meet someone who's actually been in that world,
Yeah.
and it's like it's quite. So there's no connection, there's no emotion, there's no feeling.
No.
You know, you'll meet someone, and do you have like a relationship where you communicate for a bit, get to know who they are, or is it just like me and him, or turning up and then it just goes off? Because wouldn't you like to know the background? Is there something that you've got to check on?
So literally, like, social media is like the biggest thing, like, for content creators. So like TikTok, Instagram, mainly Twitter, because Twitter you can put.
Twitter's mad for it.
Have you seen? Like, you can put, like, my Twitter it's just full on porn. Yeah. So you'd put little clips on. So then obviously as you start, because I've not even done it that long. I've only done it, like, my first porn shoot was like in June. So I've done OnlyFans for a full year. But porn I've only done like 6 months. Yeah. I've done a lot in the 6 months. And so they would message you, they'd reach out to you, you'd reach out to them. And then you would just agree like a place, a time. But with, you have to be certed. So I would never work with any, because obviously sex is unprotected. I would never work with anyone who doesn't show me a certificate. So I have to go to London every month, get like my bum, my vagina, my arm, my throat swabbed, blood tests, and they give you a full breakdown that you're negative, and that only lasts for 28 days. So then you would show that to someone. Yeah.
So is there any fear, like, of going? Do you go with someone, obviously, or do you go on your own?
Just go on my own.
So is there any fear? Because you, like you said to me coming here, you got in touch with me a few months back, and we you said when you're back up these ways, we'll get this podcast done. So we had that communication. Yeah. But even so, when you were on your way, we don't even know if it's the right person we're going to meet. Is he going to kidnap us? Are we going to get, we're in Liverpool, is this going to be a different ball game for me? So obviously, it's not like that. But, you could walk into dangerous situations like that.
Mainly it's in hotels, and I would be on their Instagram, I would be on their Twitter, I would have like spoke to them, text them, I would have watched their stuff.
Okay.
I would have, like, on Twitter, it's mainly Twitter really, because I would have seen all their. And if someone like messaged me and they had like 100 followers and said, can we do porn? I'd just ignore it. But then if someone like messaged me and had like 50,000 followers, then I could see all his clips, all his videos. And
because they've got some followers on them sites, isn't he? I mean, how does, like, it's X now, isn't it? But how does Twitter kind of like deal with that? Is it because it's?
I'm quite new. I've only been on Twitter like 6 months, but yeah, no.
And how many followers have you got now?
On Twitter, 12.4 thousand.
So that's not bad for 6. That's great for 6 months.
And I've only been on Instagram for, I think, a year, just under a year. And I think I've got 26,000.
So you're flying there, aren't you? You're getting there under a year. You know what I mean?
Follow me on Instagram.
Yeah, well anyway, we'll put all your details in the description anyway. So that'll be, that's always at the back end of the podcast. So I'm just curious as to, like, where your life is going to go with all this, because you've only recently, like you said, started this. Are you enjoying it?
I enjoy it. I find it so easy. Like, on my first porn shoot, I was like, I thought, I can't, sex for me, especially being with someone for 11 years and me not having sex, I thought, if I'm going to be having sex with people, I can't do that without getting feelings. Do I date them after? What do I do? And the first
so person, it's lost, isn't it?
Yeah, so the first person, and I was like, I can't have sex with people, do I text them after? what happens? Yeah. And he said to me that if you can't have sex mechanically, then this isn't the industry for you. Yeah. And I don't know what just switched in my mind, and now I can just go into a room, I can have sex with someone. And I think as well on porn, it's like these cameras, everything's like, you couldn't just have sex with your back to the cameras, everything would be opened up, do you know what I mean? You can't have your legs, they have to be open, because obviously
your cameras right on you,
your
fan belt and everything, and it's like tuning right in. They just,
my legs are like that.
Yeah, because that's like, fucking hell, it's like, what? See everything. I mean, it's like, I'm going on like I watch these videos all day long.
What ones do you watch?
Anyway, moving on. So yeah, no, it's so you've got all this, like I said, where are you going to go with it going forward? Because do you enjoy it? Like, you said mechanically, you've got to switch off.
Very mechanically.
you know, there's no feelings attached.
No.
Switch off. But is there any feelings attached to the desire or the lust or is it just like, are they on Viagra and you're just like, I don't know.
You should. I mean, you should see some of the guys like.
They're just full-blooded, hot-blooded males.
Just, I don't know how many they can just go and go. They're like that.
Fuck them, mate. I feel like I'm fucking I get around with the wrong people, me. You know what I mean? 3 pumps in a squirt. So, you know, you're dealing with big, mad, muscular, fucking.
Not really muscular, no. I think this is a very interesting point because I don't feel like porn and OnlyFans is more homemade now. I don't feel like porn is Pamela Anderson era. When I was growing up, that was what's like skinny blondes, big boobs, big blonde hair. I'm curvy, like I've got a fat ass, do you know what I mean? And I just feel like people on my OnlyFans and watch my porn, they love a curvy woman. And sometimes that is quite hard for me because I love my food. I'm lazy, I can't be able to work out. But I really like, not struggle with it, but then I watch my porn back and it's quite refreshing to have someone's bum, like, do you know what I mean? Not rippling, but you know what I mean? It's quite, have a curvaceous woman, and I just think it's nice, and I think that should be brought up more.
Yeah, well, I like a bit of curve. I like my missus is the same, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
She wants me to ask me how much you pay for your boobs.
Well, they're real.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
Are they?
I've had them done twice. A long time ago, though.
Okay, so man are real. Definitely.
They're pierced. Sorry if you can see my piercings through there.
So you've had them done twice.
Yeah.
Okay, well that's part of like the parcel and the package that
that was a lot way before I done porn. I had them done like 13 years ago.
Really? So aren't they supposed to just like be there for 10 years, or is that because you've had them done twice? Because my mate.
No, I thought this. No, I had done once and then again a year after. So the last time was.
So you had them done a year after the first time you've done them?
Because I just wanted to be bigger.
Yeah.
I was 22 when I got my second, and I'm 36 now, so 14 years ago. And I saw all this going around, you had to get them done, and I thought, great, I wouldn't mind going bigger actually. So I rang the surgeon secretary and I said, oh, well, mine have been over 10 years, I'm due. And she went, oh no, yours are a lifetime guarantee. I was like, fuck's sake. I was like, oh, so I don't need to get them done. She's like, no, they'll last forever. I was like, oh.
And where did you get them done?
In Peterborough.
Oh, so they were like in the UK?
Yeah. And the surgeon, he's on, I've seen him on, like he does like surgeries and stuff and like brain surgery.
And you obviously like your tattoos as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've got lots. I'm addicted to them. I've got quite an addictive personality, to be fair. I've got, I'd say probably 6 months ago, I hardly had any, and now I'm like covered. Yeah.
Here's a question. This is a hard question to answer, right? It's always like, because I know when you just mentioned addictive personality, right? So we thrive on feelings. We need to feel good in some form. You know what I mean? We desire things. We, you know, and I'm going from my own experience, and I can identify with a lot of people when I speak like this. It's you know, you either get busy living or you get busy dying, because it's very boring, it's very dull, and there's nothing going on, and your head works overtime, and you know, you've got intrusive thoughts coming through the back door, and it's, you know, I'm like a wild card class carrying fucking pleasure seeking, man. I want to feel fucking good all the time, and the only way I felt good at one point was like suppressing it with drugs, right? And I take all that away. Then now it's like, you know, I've got a balance. I've been in recovery for like years or a very long time, but it was like I was addicted to everything. I mean, whether it was sex, whether it was shopping, whether it was clothes, image orientation is wearing fucking the right same clobber all the time. And my mate went, "Are you a fucking caterpillar because you got that many fucking shoes around the house? How many do you put on?" It was always, I always had to like, and it was because of my self-esteem, and I felt very insecure that I was just like tapping into a lot of things. So for yourself with the addictive personality, right, what do you think would happen to you if the porn industry for you ended? Where would you go with that?
Well, ideally, actually, it's funny because what I would like, that's obviously not going to be forever, but I would need to, I talk constantly, so I would actually love to, my end goal is just to get as many like followers as possible and start my own podcasts, but to go on the street, which is very different to, obviously, because I'm like quite glamorous, like to go on the street and like talk to like heroin addicts, but and like, I don't know, probably make a difference, or just do like, you know.
Well, look, it's easy for like, Right, we know this. We all know this. Right, you can look at TikTok or Instagram and a reel, and you can see a fella just talking about something, and then you can see a baby that sits out, right? And you can see the difference with the views.
Yeah,
right?
of course.
Bang. I could go on a vid, put our Joe on, me and our Joe will have a little chat. We get good views, but like, if I had a pair of boobs as well, I'd double them figures.
Sells.
It does, it sells. So you know, you could sell that yourself. You know, you could open your own.
But I would generally like serial killers, for instance. Like a lot of girls would be like, oh, I love serial killers. I am infatuated with them. But I just find it like why the brain would kill and why I would love to go, you know, like, is it Trevor McDonald?
It's just, he does all that, and Piers Morgan.
Yeah, like how they go to death row and like, obviously it doesn't really tie up with what I look like, but that would be my dream job, yeah. That's
ideal. It's weird, that, isn't it? Because like, I love a little bit of like fucking crime, true crime. You know, like I can get obsessed myself with like, you know, like Dennis Nielsen and the way they want to fucking chop people up and they just look really fucking normal.
Would you like to interview them though? Would you like? Or
not? I'd interview anyone.
I'd think
apart from like the odd fucking Fraggle. Like I wouldn't really, you know. There's a few that I kind of avoid, but you know, the likes of them, you know, what would be going through their mind? You know, what's different from what goes through mine? Where's the switch off?
Yeah, exactly. What makes them tick? What makes them?
I think
how do they feel?
I think it's the first kill.
You think? Always chasing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think maybe you could kill someone. You know, I'm not saying that but you could kill someone.
Yeah.
And have all that fear of getting caught and like fucking, you know, that's and then
they get away with it. Yeah.
But then have that feeling for more. You with me? I don't know whether that's what these cunts are doing. Like,
I just find it fascinating. I would obviously it's probably not going to be like in my lifetime that I get to interview like serial killers, but that is.
Yeah, who would you like to interview as a serial killer?
Oh my god, like all the past ones as well, like Ted Bundy, Jeffrey Dahmer, like Nielsen. Oh my John Wayne Gacy, like.
He was the clown.
Yeah.
He was a weird one, wasn't he?
Yeah.
I mean, what's that on that Netflix? He was in.
Yeah. And also like heroin addicts, like heroin. I don't know why I've never touched it, but I just think I don't think you can get a lower drug. Is that right? Really?
I'd say.
You was like this? We've rolled reverse.
See, I was 16 when I sort of got like addicted to that kind of drug.
So you was a heroin addict.
Yeah, for like many years.
Oh wow.
Like for I'm talking like 2 decades.
Really?
You know, you couldn't escape from it. You know, and once
did you ever like OD and have like?
Oh yeah,
was it
I've been in comas and everything.
Bloody hell.
I've been in prisons for over 20 years, inside and outside institutions, due to an addiction and driven by a force that was overpowering me. Because people say to me, I could never imagine you, Bill, being like that. You can watch this film and go, fucking hell, was that you?
Yeah.
And I'll watch it myself and it'll be like I'm watching someone else's life story.
Yeah.
You know, and or I'll read about me in some article and I think, fucking hell, he was fucking odd in, weren't he?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He was fucked up.
How come you changed it around?
I think, for me, it was more like a rock bottom. I had to get to a point where I got sick and tired of being sick and tired. You know, I was doing the same old thing and I always say this, there was a little old fella, probably about the same age as me, right? And he said to me, in a prison over a London, looking over the bars, over the veranda, the thing, he went, you know what, Bill, you're not getting any younger and life doesn't get any easier. And I was only in my 20s.
Yeah.
And I looked at him and thought, oh, fuck that, I don't want to be like him.
Yeah.
Walking around in a pair of Reebok classic prison jeans and a prison jumper, going bald, you know what I mean? And I thought, that's not for me. But it didn't hit me for a few years. That always resonated. That year after year after year, I thought, fucking hell, that old fella wasn't wrong there, was he?
Yeah.
You know, and I don't know, it's just it's either make or break, and you know, I haven't used for a very long time, which is incredible. Yeah, so you'd like to interview addicts on the street?
Yeah, I think I would love that. Like, yeah, I just don't. I feel.
What would the question be? Like, not just that you've asked me.
What were you up to first? Like, I don't know. I just feel strangely. I've never felt strongly connected to anything in my life. Another weird thing I feel strongly connected to. Have you ever been to? This is way off topic, by the way. Auschwitz in Poland.
No, but it's something that
Have you been? Yeah.
I've been. Yeah, I'm gonna go back next year with my mum, but it's not the place you would normally go to twice. It's very I don't know. It hits home like.
It's a city break, innit? Krakow.
Yeah, Krakow. Yeah. But I don't know. Maybe I'm just a bit morbid. I don't know. But I feel like there's that side of me that would like to delve into.
There's not only a naughty side, but there's a dark side.
Definitely. I mean, like on Twitter, like there's. Are you on Twitter?
I am, but it's
there's this morbid.
Quite political, innit?
There's this what they pay a page, and this is called Morbid Knowledge. Oh my god, it's amazing. It's just all about. Like morbid stuff. I can just watch it for hours. That's how I just relax.
Yeah, but sometimes you know I can go into that myself where I've gone down a rabbit hole of like watching stuff. Yeah. Right. You know, the Illuminati was a big one at one point, and then it was like crime series.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Then it was just different things that had come up. But yeah, I can understand the interest.
Yeah. Find it fascinating.
At one point I was looking at UFOs and time travel.
Yeah.
It's one of my fucking biggest. I love anything to do with time. I don't know whether it's because I want to turn it back.
Yeah.
And change the way it was. Because
would you go back and change things?
I don't know if it's changed. I don't know, but I just love to fucking travel back or two.
Would you do anything different?
Would I do anything? Yeah, I'd probably fucking not smoke fucking crack and heroin, like, you know what I mean? Because it's such a good few decades of my life. Like,
do you think that's made you the decent person you are and doing all this good now, though?
I believe it has, because, I always thought that, if you had kids, I'd stop using. Right? Now I know that would not be possible. Yeah. And I've got two lovely kids, and I've got two little, I've got a 6-month-old and a 3-year-old, and they're beautiful, and, one of my little three tells me, like, but, I wouldn't want it any other way. Right, but that would never have been possible.
Yeah.
If I'm trying to do something for, if I'm trying to stop because of, these, then it wouldn't work.
Yeah.
It had to come from in my heart. You had to surrender from here. That was something for me. Like.
That's good.
Yeah. Right. So do you believe that, like, the industry you're in, prior to that, did you have these same thoughts and feelings and obsessions and addictions around, what you watch and, what you view?
Yeah, I've always been, like, my mum brought me when I was, like, in my teens, I think, a book, and it was, like, Texas Death Row, like, all the last rites, their last meals, what they said. Just fascinating. I'm just drawn to it.
Is there no holds barred in that industry what you're in?
What do you mean?
Is there, like, it's just everything goes?
Everything goes, yeah.
Yeah, it's just no.
Just no.
No stopping, yeah.
No, just no. There's not. Obviously, you can, like, decide how far you go. Like, I've had, like, can I swear?
You can. Oh my god. Of course you can.
I've had, like, a dick, like, in my vagina and my ass at the same time. Like, I've had 2 in my vagina, but it's very, like, it was very, like, more. It's not like it's enjoyable. It's more, all right, I just need to get through this. But then at the end of it, when you're editing and you see the video back, obviously, because I know what I do is porn, and I was like, not proud of myself, but I was like, I've, like, made a good scene there. It's all about the good scene and how it looks good at the end.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure you can have some poor quality kind of camera work.
Yeah.
Some shoddy homemade amateur.
Yeah.
Some fucking fella with a big hairy back and a ballsy head fucking accusing his missus with a burger on, you know what I mean? I've seen all them fucking kinds.
But you can see, they're like, what you can do is just, it's just never ending. It's like, whatever, if a guy has got a kink for it, and, like, men are just animals, really.
Yeah, what's the weirdest, like, fetish or kink that you've come across?
People have asked me on my OnlyFans, like, they'd want to see me, like, shit, and then, like, roll in it and do all sorts. Like, I will never ever do anything with shit or wee. Like, ever. Ever.
Just have a turn and just roll in it.
Literally. Probably in a bath.
Was it like offered for Bruce Dees? Because I'm thinking about it now.
No, literally not.
Okay, now.
Literally, yeah. Like, or there's a lot of people in my industry do, like, wee fetishes, and, like, a girl will just be, like, there, and, like, there'll be, like, 10 guys around and just pissing all over her and stuff, and her drinking it.
golden showers, that's what they're
Yeah.
called, aren't they? Yeah,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
So what's that fetish called now? It is a fucking, what's it? Because I remember I worked in a porn shop, right?
You did?
I did, yeah. I worked in a porn, not like it was selling DVDs and I think it was videos back then,
Yeah.
right? I worked in Bournemouth for a mate of mine, and he had this porn shop, and you know, you'd be in there all day, you know, and there'd be dildos up there and fucking all the DVDs, and you get a few fellas coming in with the max on and looking around, but there was a few that was coming in asking for them weird,
Yeah.
like fucking,
Yeah.
like shit on fucking
Yeah.
coffee tables. And
Yeah, literally. I think it's just normalised now as
I
well.
can't remember what one of the fellas said. Have you got it? I was like, weird. What's he saying here? And there's no such thing as like
It's
googling
called
it.
scat.
And I don't know. It was something else. Anyway, it was something anyway. But I fucking, I'll think of it, and I'll probably think of it after the podcast. And go, oh, that was it. You know what I mean?
Text me.
But yeah, it was. I remember them asking me for that. I was like, fucking hell. You never got many women coming in though.
No, not really. No.
Never
No.
many. At the odd one. You just
Yeah.
buy a fucking big
Hardly
dildo,
any,
and then you know it was a gift for the
Yeah.
friend or something.
Oh, you sold dildos as well?
Yeah, fucking everything. I didn't. You know, I was working in swingers clubs. Like, look,
Right, okay.
right. So I worked in a swingers club, right? On the reception. You know, you got me mates had the swingers club and he had a porn shop. So I was in that. I'd
Okay.
say the industry in a sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, it was all cash in hand. I was working for the.
Did you ever like go to the parties and enjoy it?
No, because it was all the regulars,
Right.
and they were all like fucking. I was only younger. They were all middle aged, like
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
my age. You know what I mean? Never went to gym, and you know the birds that never got fucking any at home. So they turned up with the fellas, and they were all like, it wasn't really my cup of tea at the time. Like I was a bit more adventurous.
Yeah.
That's why I fucked off to Thailand. Fucking didn't come back for 5 years. But yeah, that was another story. So going forward in your life, you know, what would you say, like, because you've got like categories, haven't you? You got MILFs, GILFs, fucking age groups.
Yeah, yeah.
So where would you go? What age would you think? Okay, I've had enough.
I don't know. 'cause
Flog
I
of my
think-
golly in the fucking porn industry, and
I don't know really. I think as well, like, it's so people can be like, oh, you do porn, but it isn't like top shelf anymore. It's not like porn shops. It's not like DVD. It's
No.
like the amount of people that I know that do OnlyFans. Like, I don't know. It's just I think I've become very normalised to it as well. But I don't think there'd be. I don't know. I'm not looking to settle down. I've just come out of like an 11-year relationship. Like, I just want to look after me and my babies. I'm very open. I don't obviously speak to my kids about it, but I'm very.
is that
it's
something
important
you'd kind of keep away from them as well as they grew older, or would you kind of like be open in a sense where if they asked you?
Yeah, I'd definitely tell them.
Yeah.
For sure. Like, I had my nipples pierced not long ago. Like, and I'm not shy about my body in front of my kids. So if I've got out the shower or something, and my daughter, she's like, "Mummy, you've got your nipples pierced." Like, it's not. I wouldn't hide myself away from her. Like, and people say, "What if your kid wanted to do it?" But I'm very like. If no matter what my children wanted to do, I would support them as long as they're healthy and happy. Just like my mum does. Like, my mum is like my soulmate.
Yeah.
I asked her before I even went into any of it. Like, she's just my absolute, my rock. So it's like, I will always show my children that kind of support. I just think if you're happy and you're healthy and you're not in danger, then
How do you deal with trolls and people who kind of like talk about derogatory, you know, the derogatory stuff, and because obviously there's comments, isn't there? I get them, we all get them. The higher you rise, you know, the sharper the knives. The platforms get bigger.
Yeah.
People start like targeting you and saying things, and you know, you're this and you're that, and you think, fuck off your keyboard, buddy.
Yeah,
Where
yeah,
you
yeah.
fucking chatting shit, you fucking gobshite, because you wouldn't say it any other way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fuck off. So how do you deal with that? Because you must obviously you're gonna have to read comments because you need TMs.
Yeah.
TMs are coming in. You've got to
Yeah.
comment. Okay. And I've got a few TMs where I've had to phone them up and say, who the fuck are you talking to? I swear I've rang them up. Who are you talking to, lad? Right, fucking, you know, fucking sending me a message like that about such and such. Because I'm like very reactive in that way, you know what I mean? How would you deal with it? I'm not now.
I don't
Calm
really
down,
like,
slow down a bit.
don't send me any abuse, please.
Yeah.
I don't really get that many, to be honest. I
Okay,
think
that's
the
good.
majority of my followers are men.
Yeah.
And I mean, you see my Instagram, it's not really you're only going to follow me if you know I'm very. I think as well the fact that no one can hurt.
I don't
me or
follow you, by the
me.
way. Just so me missus knows. I didn't even know you had an Insta till just then.
Yeah, so I don't know. I don't really get much, to be honest. The only thing people say is I done like a porn shoot and we done TikTok reels with this couple that got over 1 million followers.
Yeah.
And I got a lot of comments on them, and we done like a gym shoot, and they were like, she needs to like lay off the burgers. Is she pregnant? Like,
you?
Yeah. And I was a bit like, okay, well, I'm a lot curvier than I used to be, but then I was like, you know, if that's all you can say about me, is like, I do like my food, like, who cares? Like, and it doesn't, if that's all you can say about me is that I'm fat or whatever or curvy, then that's fine. Like, I don't really, no, even on Instagram now, I don't get much hate, but it wouldn't bother me.
No, that's good.
It wouldn't bother me. I think as well on my Instagram, on my stories, that's why, because I do a lot of stories and talking videos and stuff, and I'm very like, this is who I am, this is what, I'm very open, this is my OnlyFans. I think the more open and honest you are with it, in my industry, I think.
Do you ever look up with any other women who've got OnlyFans as well? Do you have a little group chat with them?
Yeah. I've got girls.
I know Daniela Westbrook's got her OnlyFans now, doesn't she? So she's because I know her anyway, but she's on my Instagram and you know she follows me and I've seen her pop up with the OnlyFans and I'm like, fucking hell, better don't follow this one. But yeah, so is the contact, you ever like give any tips out or keep away from him or keep, you know? That's a little bit toxic.
Really.
Don't go to that platform.
I love blocking people, so you're only going to subscribe to my OnlyFans if you've seen me.
Has you got to pay for that, by the way?
OnlyFans, yeah.
How much is it?
Mine's £20 a month.
Okay, so for £20 a month, what do you get?
So you'll get like daily pictures, naughty pictures that you wouldn't get on social media, and then like I release once a week a full-length porn video, and these are like 20-30 minutes videos.
So that's £20 a month. So that's what's. Not that I'm trying to fucking get it, girl. Just saying that. Just trying to work out how much I can charge. Fucking £20 a month. I'd fucking sell anything to me. I'd fucking hell. I'll fucking sell me socks. The fucking fella I'm getting ripped off of you. Doing it for nothing. So, right, yeah, so £20 a month. Right, so you get like, see, like, okay.
And they get to chat to me as well, because I get a lot of people, hundreds and hundreds a day, like messaging me on Instagram, Facebook and TikTok, and I won't reply, but if you subscribe to my OnlyFans, then I will talk to you.
See, I've got like over 50,000 subscribers on YouTube.
Imagine if they all.
And I've never ever asked any of them for a penny, you know what I mean? Or to fucking be a member or not, you know what I mean? But I can imagine if I had 50,000 just giving £1 in a month, I'd be fucking boosted, you know what I mean? Instead of like sitting here trying to scrape a fucking tenner together to fucking get it, you know what I mean? So and like even like on my Insta, there's over there's 80 fucking plus thousand fucking followers, and I don't know. That should kind of fucking in the future going forward, like you said, build a platform and kind of like make a living out of it somehow. But I'm just happy fucking chatting with people and you know. Fucking,
what do you do for a main job?
I work as with like Tony Bell, you're doing like gang culture, knife crime, county line. So I work with the young offenders in the community or people who are on the cusp of criminality. So I can identify and say, okay, so this is the path I'm being down. I don't like let my experience cloud my judgment when it comes to their pathway. So I just sort of open their eyes to a different life and say, look, I spent years in and out of institutions, years, you know, on drugs, off drugs, didn't know how to stop, didn't know there was a way out, hated fucking authority, you know, couldn't face reality, and you know, my mental health was all over the place. Now I don't take nothing, I don't drink, I don't smoke. So for me, I love all that. So yeah, I do that. I DJ as well, by the way, on the ones and twos. So do a few parties, and you know, I've written a couple of books. So yeah, I've been quite busy in my life. Done a few movies, then fucking showing off. No, I've done one. And a couple of fucking documentaries and stuff like that. So I don't know. I think something pops up all the time, you know what I mean? And if it doesn't, it's okay. You know, I'm just okay today with being alright. And when you get people who've got a big ego and go, I've got this and I've got that, fuck, you know what? I feel like I'm a millionaire. Because I've got a fucking life beyond my wildest dreams. I'm above ground. I'm fucking clean. I've got fucking kids and a family and a relationship, and I'm just loving it, caring. So I'm alright. Keep your this and I'm not arsed. You know what I mean? And I say that. I'd rather make sure everyone else was alright than before me, to be fair.
That's nice.
But yeah, anyway, and I think because I've took so much from people over the years without, like, not willingly, just because I was driven to fucking do it, I've always felt the need to give back. And I think by giving back, I get more.
Yeah, that's nice.
Freedom from it. So yeah, that's what I do, a lot of things. But anyway, it's been really fucking interesting.
Yeah.
Thanks for the introduction. But we're coming to the end, right? Because we'll just go on and we'll invent a few stories and, you know, we'll probably fucking turn it into something else. Like a fucking big episode 1 of UFO and fucking time travel and fucking
serial killer.
Sonky fucking robbing bastards. I don't know. So, Sam.
Yeah.
Right, I'll put all your Instagram and your Twitter handles within the description.
Yeah.
I always say this at the end of every podcast, right? So, have you got any pearls of wisdom? Have you got anything you'd say to a young Sam coming through the doors of life? Have you had an opportunity to speak to you as a young girl? Is there anything, you know, because we never really touched on you growing up.
Yeah.
It was just brief, you know. I don't know what it was like for you. You know, we just went right into the industry. But if there was something that you could say to yourself as a young girl, what would you, like, there's, but time travelling, basically, in a sense,
I don't know, really. I don't know. I don't really regret anything. I don't really. Just always, just don't care what people think, probably. It's taken me, like, probably till about a year ago, I would care about comments, I would care, but now I just couldn't give a shit what anyone thinks of me. Like, I have the best friends I could ever ask. I've got my mum, I've got friends, family, people support me. They know what I do for a living. They know I'm a bit crazy, but they just support me because they know I'm a nice person. Just don't care what anyone else thinks about you and just do you.
Brilliant.
And if someone doesn't like you, then fuck them. Who cares? There's plenty more people around.
Fucking billions. Right. And with that, Sam, thank you for coming on.
Thank you for having me. It's so lovely to meet you.
Appreciate it.